It's 2023. Honestly, every makeup brand should be going for environmentally friendly packaging. And we really should totally get rid of single-use plastic. For all of my makeup, and I'm gonna find the most, what I have has the best eco-friendly packaging. Starting off strong with the Haus Labs. They make their stuff out of glass. And so the most eco-friendly concealer that I own is actually Lancôme. I looked at all of them, and I guess Lancôme is committed to trying to be sustainable. I guess they're doing refillable stuff. I don't know. This might be glass. Kind of sounds like plastic. So for liquid blush, it looks like I have a lot of options. I have Honest Beauty, which is a 10. They're very committed to being sustainable. Rare Beauty, I think I read somewhere that this is good. Pretty sure this is glass. I think I'm gonna go with the Honest Beauty, actually, for blush, cream blush. I like doing my concealer after my blush, even though sometimes I forget, because it shapes my blush really nicely, and it makes the transition nice as well. And then also it's kind of dried down a little bit, so it blends a little bit easier. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I have a bunch of options. I have the Balm Cosmetics Meet Matrimony. I got this at Ross for on sale for $5. And then I have Athr Beauty. This is supposed to be like a $55 palette. I did see on their website that they have really good sales. I saw one similar to this that was only $12. I'm actually gonna go with the Athr Beauty. I guess they removed the mirror so that they could be sustainable and eco-friendly. I guess they put real crystals in their eyeshadow. When I got this in the mail, this was all broken. So I guess when it ships, it's not the most reliable. I'm gonna go in with this pinkish shade right here. It's really pretty. So interesting thing about me is my husband is born and raised, and he's from Africa. Sierra Leone. So he was actually raised in a bush village jungle in Sierra Leone, West Africa. And he didn't learn how to speak English until he was 9 when he moved to the United States. I'm gonna deepen the corners with this darker burgundy shade. So he was raised in Africa because his parents were medical missionaries, in the middle of nowhere. They were the only medical professionals for miles and miles, and they would get clients in the bush village jungle that would walk for days and days, and the line would just wrap around the clinic. And because his parents worked so hard during the day, they just let my husband roam wild since he was a baby in the bush jungle village. I'm gonna go in with this really shiny light shade. Oh, the pigments on this are really pretty, really high quality. So yeah, my husband lived a wild jungle life and very happy, the happiest childhood. He had best friends that he hung out with all day long and play with his friends all day long. And there's a whole bunch of people that would babysit him. The entire village would basically babysit him, but he had men assigned to him that would babysit him. I'm gonna use the Balm Cosmetics in Meet Thomas just to kind of buffer the transition a little bit with this pinkish shade. So he grew up swimming in infested waters. He had a whole bunch of parasites in his body. For a snack, you know how when we were kids, we just go in the cupboards and get a snack or refrigerator. Well, they didn't have electricity where my husband lived. So for a snack, he would just like climb a guava tree or climb a mango tree and get a snack. So he grew up climbing trees, swinging on vines. I don't know if I told you already, but I'm using Haus Labs for the eyeliner, again, because they're just very sustainable. Yeah, so my husband totally grew up as a bush boy. So his parents tried to stick him in boarding school so that he would get an education, but the boarding school rejected him after they interviewed him. They're like, he's too tribal. We can't take him. He's just too wild and too bush boy. So let's give him some more time to mature before we can take him. But they ended up just moving back to the United States when he was 9. So this is Pomelo Peach in Haus Labs, and they have a nice, I don't know if this is 10, but I'm sure whatever it is, they could recycle it. For mascara, I have 2 options. I have the Mad Hippie mineral mascara with peptides. And then I have the Cali Ray mascara. I guess it's made out of recycled ocean plastic, which is really cool. And then this one's made out of some type of biodegradable sugar plastic that's really easy to recycle. I'm just gonna use both of them actually and just overlap them. Yeah, so the boarding school rejected my husband because he was too tribal. Maybe they thought he'd like pee on their stuff or something. I don't know. He's gonna probably make me take this out. So when he came to America, he had to start kindergarten when he was like 9 years old. And he has like a ton of really cool stories, like how he would like hunt snakes and hunt animals and like just wild stuff. But when he came to America, he was severely disappointed because his quality life of childhood really went down. He went from being able to ride his bike everywhere in a jungle to riding his bike in downtown LA to the mall and like getting it stolen. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Balm Desert. It's a really beautiful bronzer. Very underrated. Yeah, again, these palettes, I got them at Ross for like dirt cheap on sale, but I mean, you could pay full price for them too. So the bronzer with that Pomelo Peach blush looks really pretty. I'm gonna contour my nose with this. So I think my husband's experience made him into like the best, most amazing father. Oh, today's Father's Day, by the way. Happy Father's Day. Because he's so in the moment. I guess he's used to living in Africa where you had to be in the moment or you could get like bitten by a scorpion or something. He's very in tune with my kids and just aware of their needs. And he's really fun. And he makes like really cool sounds, like African clicky sounds when he plays with them and stuff. Oh, the Balm Mary Luminizer highlighter. For lipstick, I'm going with Charlotte Tilbury because I know you could refill these tins, so it's somewhat sustainable. But again, I just went with stuff that I had that was already sustainable. I didn't go out. I know there's like way better brands that are totally like 0 emissions, 0 carbon footprint, but I just went with the most sustainable brands that I have, environmentally friendly. What do you guys think? I think it came out really pretty. Kind of reminds me of like a soft pillow talkish look.